Crystal, are you in your office today?
I am. All
Came by
right.
live.
You should
Right?
be live.
All right. Hey, guys. Athletes. This is Colin Stover coming to you live from the Highway Patrol General Headquarters here in Jefferson City. And I'm honored to be here today to visit with you guys. And Miss Crystal asked me to come and talk about some safety topics, including seatbelt usage. As you know, when you're in your car, the thing you could do is what? Put that seatbelt on, because it's going to protect you. And sadly, a big part of what troopers do, we have almost 1,100 troopers across the state. We do a lot of things. We have troopers that investigate crimes. We have crash teams. We have canine officers. We have SWAT teams. But a big part of what we do is to reduce the number of people that are injured and killed in traffic crashes. And we do that through enforcement and education. And that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to talk to you guys. You know how important it is to wear your seatbelt. But sadly, in Missouri, each year, far too many people get hurt and killed in traffic crashes. In fact, last year we had 921 people die on our roadways from traffic crashes. And for every death that we have, sadly, there are thousands more that are injured. And so that's why I want you to be my safety advocate. So after today, I'm declaring you all junior troopers, and you guys can have my permission to tell people to be safe. And you can be my safety advocate, and you can tell them to put their seatbelt on. You can tell them to slow down, put their phone down. All of these things are so important, and we have to look out for each other, right? We all rely on our moms, our dads, our teachers, our coaches, our siblings to keep us safe. And that's what my goal today is, to get you guys to keep each other safe. And that's what we're going to do together. But traffic safety begins with all of us. The leading cause of crashes is inattention or cell phones, right? We all have them. But when we're driving or riding a bike or walking in traffic, should we be on our phones? No, no, no. We should put those phones away, right? And it's still preventable. So make sure that we put our phones away. The second leading cause is speeding. Obviously, the faster you're going in a car, the more severe the crash. So we have troopers out there enforcing those speed limits that are in place to keep us safe. And then last, impaired driving. And I won't get into that too much, but people are still making that bad choice to drink and drive. And that's what we have troopers out there arresting those people for doing that. Well, what I want to focus on today is seatbelts. Obviously, it's the best defense against unsafe drivers. Just by buckling up, you reduce your chances of being injured in a car crash 50%. Last year in Missouri, of the almost 1,000 people that died, almost 70% were not wearing their seatbelt. That's almost 700 people. And we know, had those 700 people worn their seatbelt, half of them would be here today. And that just gets to me. So that's why I'm so passionate about you guys being safe, about you guys being my junior troopers and keeping everyone else safe. So I'm going to break it down. A crash, a traffic crash. What's a crash? A crash could be your car or bike into a tree, another car, a ditch, whatever. There's lots of crashes, and no crashes are alike. But there's one thing that is alike. There's three elements in every crash. And the first crash is when your car hits an object. That's a ditch, a tree, whatever, another car. The second crash is you inside the car if you're not buckled up. And the third crash is what? Your internal organs. So if you're not wearing your seatbelt and you get into a crash, you don't have your seatbelt on, you're going to be traveling at whatever speed the vehicle is traveling at. So we're going to do a little math, all right? So it's body weight times the speed equals the force of the second crash. So I'm going to have my photographer, Miss Rachel, come up here, our photographer. This is Rachel Hayes. Can everyone say hi, Rachel?
Hi.
So we're going to do a little study here. You want to play along, Rachel?
Okay.
All right. So how much I weigh? We'll just say, for easy math purposes, 200 pounds, but it's like plus 20 actually. Been working on it. So 200 pounds. So here's Miss Rachel's driving. She's driving like this. What kind of car do you have, Rachel?
Nissan Rogue.
She's a Nissan Rogue. Miss Rachel is wearing her seatbelt just like she's supposed to do, just like this uniform, right? And across the lowest part of her hips. So we're driving 50 away, all right? And I'm sitting behind Miss Rachel without my seatbelt on, and I weigh 200 pounds. So the second crash is the weight times the speed equals the force of the second crash. So pretend like you're driving, Miss Rachel. All right, we're driving. I'm sitting behind Miss Rachel. Let's just say, for instance, somebody pulls out in front of us, which happens all the time. sadly. And so she's going to brake and she's going to hit that car that pulled right out in front of us. So if you were going to watch what happens to Miss Rachel in that collision, she's going to go forward a little bit, right? And the seatbelt's going to lock up. It's going to keep her from going in the steering wheel, into the windshield, and things like that. And the airbags will likely deploy at that speed. So the airbags are designed to be used with the seatbelt. So now, is she going to be hurt? Are you going to be hurt from that crash? A little bit, not bad. She's probably going to maybe have a broken collarbone from the seatbelt. We see that. She might even have a sore tummy from the lap belt. She might even have keep driving. She might have a fat lip or something from the airbag. She's going to survive all of those injuries. You can survive a broken arm, a fat lip, a sore tummy, even a broken collarbone. But that's until big fat trooper Colin comes flying from the back seat with how much force? So you got 200 pounds, we're going 50 miles an hour. So 200 times 50 equals, do you know, Rachel?
No. 10,000.
10,000 pounds of force. So I'm going to be flying, now I'm not buckled, and assuming the force is in that general direction, I'm going to be flying from the back seat and hit her in the head with 10,000 pounds of force. Now, is she going to survive that? No, Rachel. No, our heads are going to explode like pumpkins. And that's why it's important that when you're riding in a car that everyone wears their seatbelt all of the time, each and every time. It would be a travesty to ruin this beautiful face. And this one too, right? Give Miss Rachel a round of applause. Thank you. All right. So that's my little demonstration. So if you know people that say, oh, I don't need my seatbelt, then you can talk about what Trooper Collins said and how important it is that everyone wears their seatbelt all of the time, each and every time you get in your car. In fact, you're more likely to get into a crash driving close to home than, say, being in an unfamiliar area. So it's all too important if you're going across town, if you're going to practice, if you're going to Special Olympics competition, put that seatbelt on, right? And not under your arm, but right across your chest and across the lowest part of your hips, just like that. All right. Any questions? All right. Well, so now that we've covered the seatbelt portion, I am going to have a special surprise for you guys. We're going to go out and visit with Otto the talking car. He is our very first highway patrol car. He was 1931, so 89 years ago, the highway patrol was created. And Otto lives in our museum here in Jefferson City. And if you guys ever are traveling through, you can come to our headquarters and visit Otto. We have a lot of neat things in the museum. With that said, I'm going to introduce you to our museum curator. This is Dr. Mark Putta. Everyone say hi, Dr. Mark.
Hi, guys.
All right. So he's going to take the iPad and zoom out to Otto. And we're going to wake up Otto, okay? And then we're going to have a little chat, like a fireside chat with Otto the talking car. Does that sound good? All right. We'll see you in just a little bit. Dr. Putta, it's all you.
All right. We're going to go out this way. Very quickly, this is the museum that Colin was talking about. We have several cars in here. We have some motorcycles, a lot of different displays. So if you're in Jeff City, come see us. Let's go this way, though. You know what? I think Otto's asleep. Should we wake him up? Here we go. Let's see if we can get him to wake up. Otto.
Huh. But did I doze off again?
You did, man.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I'm good. I've been waiting all day to talk to you guys. I hope everyone's having a good day and a great summer.
So, Otto, we were just talking about seatbelts.
Yes. Oh, yes. We love seatbelt usage.
Yep. Seatbelts are very important, aren't they?
Yes, they are. You know what else is important?
What's that?
Motor oil.
Motor oil?
Yes. Yep. I think I could take about a half a quart. Can you give me a little half a quart of motor oil there?
I don't think I have any right now, Otto.
Hey, did you know I know tricks?
No. Show me a trick.
I'm gonna wink at you. I'm gonna open my doors up. Can you walk around and show I'm gonna stretch out my doors. Oh yeah. We'll turn the spotlight on and the wipers, the patrol light. Hey, Dr. Putta,
Yes,
can we go get some lunch?
I am all for that. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
I'm sure I'm hungry. Maybe my girlfriend Mustang Sally can feed us. What do you say?
Mustang Sally.
That's right.
You better slow down, hadn't you?
Yeah, pretty fast.
She's pretty fast.
I love her though.
Okay,
You know who else I love?
who's that?
The Stonewall athletes.
All right.
They're my favorite. I'm so proud of them. They work so hard. And we love troopers, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
We just had a graduating class, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We got 21 new troopers hitting the road next week.
109.
Yeah, man. You know what's funny about that is they keep staying the same age, and I'm just getting older.
Well, you know, you look pretty good for 89, though.
I know. When you keep me cleaned up, don't you?
Yeah, we work at it.
We keep polished up, and man, I sure am lucky to be here. Crystal, is there any questions of any of the athletes, or do you have any questions?
There's no questions popping up on Facebook from the athletes who are watching. Hey, athletes, if you're watching us and you have some questions you want to ask Otto, post them on Facebook or join us on Zoom so we can have him answer them.
And you know what else, Dr. Putta?
What's that?
Did you hear the governor say that we're going to have the state fair this year?
We are. And who goes to the state fair?
I do. I'm going to go.
Oh, you go every year, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've been going since the 1950s.
Yes.
And I love seeing Special Olympic athletes, and I love seeing families and kids, and we talk about safety and wearing your seatbelt and being careful when you're crossing the street and all those important things to keep us safe.
And your temporary house there is at the Highway Garden.
That's right. We're right next to the fire station and the highway garden. So if you guys come out to the state fair, come out and see me, and I'll have some special surprises for you.
And the patrol itself also has some stuff at the state fair for folks, right?
Yeah, we'll have all kinds of different patrol cars at the main gate, and there'll be troopers there. So make sure when you go to the state fair this year, get to go. You have two rules. You got to go talk to a trooper, and then you have to go get the what is it? Tiger Stripe ice cream from the zoo. That's my favorite, Dr. Putta.
Tiger Stripe, huh?
Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
You know, I have a degree from MU. I should go get some Tiger Stripe ice cream
Oh,
myself.
let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Do you guys love ice cream? I bet you do.
I do, and it shows.
Yeah, me too. We're working on it though, right? It's all this quarantine got us gain a little weight. That's okay, because we're going to start working it off, aren't we?
That's right.
Get back into shape.
I think we might have a question, Colin.
Oh, let's hear it.
Hey, Otto, can you tell us a little bit about how many troopers you guys have and how they're divided out along amongst the state and the different troop headquarters and counties and such?
100 troopers in Missouri, and we have 21 divisions in our agency. So we have troopers that invest in homicide, canine officers, and go on and on, water patrol. But our main butt is the guys that run the room. That's called the line function. So we have 9 troops geographically throughout the state. And I'll go through them right now. We have Troop Bailey Summit, Troop in Macon, Troop C in St. Louis, T is Springfield, Troop in the Boot Hill at Poplar, and Troop F, we have a Troop F in Chuck City. Troop G is in Willow Spring, Troop H is St. Joe, and Troop I is Laurel. We're going to have a quiz now. You ready, Crystal? You get that?
I got it.
We have troopers that are assigned to Southern County. So when you come out of the academy, we are assigned to a zone. So typically, I started out my career in Jackson County in Troop A, and I was promoted in Cass County before I got to come here to Jefferson City. So that's kind of what we do. And our favorite thing is serving the citizens of Missouri, making sure that everyone is safe all the time. And we do that through education and enforcement. Great question.
One of the things that I always tell folks about you, Otto, is if you notice, Otto is a convertible.
That's right. And a little known fact, back in 1931, when Governor Caulfield signed the bill to create the highway patrol, the colonel's policy was that every trooper had to drive with their top down, and that same uniform that you see right there by me, we wore a long, which is called a blouse, and they rode around with the top down in all elements, unless it was raining. The only way we could have the top up if it was raining or snowing.
Yeah, I always say, you know, those really cold days that we have in Missouri, your top was down. That trooper was in the cold, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then that old sergeant drove me around many miles. We worked together and we loved serving the citizens of Missouri.
Yep. Now, then they were all highway patrol men, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, until 1975, right?
Yeah. And then we became troopers.
Then we became troopers because the first ladies went through the academy.
That's right.
Yeah,
And we do to this day. Our former colonel is a lady. So
that's right.
we have now she's the director of DPS, Director Sandy Carson, and our colonel now is Colonel Eric Fulton. He leads our agency. He's the superintendent of the Highway Patrol, who is appointed by the governor, and we sure do like him a lot. He's one of our favorites.
All right. Any other questions?
Well, I'm going to do one thing. We've got 17 minutes. Let's see. How about I'm going to blow you guys a big kiss. Can I do that? Are you guys going to catch it? Here it comes. There it goes. Up. All right. That's for all my favorite Special Olympic athletes and my junior troopers. I want you guys to have a safe summer, and I cannot wait to see you guys out competing again. And it won't be long. Working out, exercising, and keep smiling, and above all else, make sure you learn this.
I think we lost your sound.
Lost sound?
Oh.
Now it's back. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, we were just talking about the 4th of July and how important that is and being safe during that time. Traffic will be really heavy on the 4th of July, so make sure you're wearing that seatbelt.
Yeah, and be careful with fireworks, and happy birthday, America. Thank you guys for watching. Be safe.
Thank you guys for taking time to talk to the athletes today. I know that not many were watching now, but they'll be watching later. So you guys have a great day.
Thank you.